Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Yasharala.
It's the brother Gabar,
It's your brother Magan.
and we out here giving all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash.
Peace and blessings unto the one-third, the elect of the nation of Israel, Yasharala. Barakatham and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do teach his truth and rule well by the spirits and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Today we have a lesson, and it's going to be titled Worthy, all right? And we're going to dive into the scriptures, all right, because you have to be worthy to be in this truth and suffer these things for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Man.
You got to be worthy to be of the elect, the 144,000.
But this is Luke chapter 21, verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass.
Which are the prophecies about everything, but mainly Jacob's trouble that's about to come to pass, because through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom. Keep going. And that's why it says, Slaki, but read the first part again.
It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass.
It says, watch ye, so you're supposed to be watching for the prophecies, all right?
Man.
You read it.
And it says, and to stand before the Son of Man.
To stand before the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shah, all right? Without blame, without blemish, through his blood, ultimately, all right? Trying to get Romans. But yeah, you got to pray that you're counted worthy to escape these things. And being counted worthy, you're going to have to suffer for his name's sake, all right? You got to know that.
Man. But this is Romans. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs.
As in, we're going to have his power, not fully as in we're going to be more powerful than him, but he's going to give us power, all right? We're going to be under him. And then it goes on to say what?
It goes on to, I'm going to read it all over again. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shah.
All right, so joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, and this is the definition of heir, which is H-E-I-R. A person legally entitled to the property or rank of another one, Salakia, or rank of another one, of another, Salakia, or rank of another on that person's death, all right? So Yahweh Shah. It says if you're going to be joint heirs, that means we're going to be rank property. It says a person legally entitled. So you're going to be entitled to the ranking of Yahweh Shah. Now you're not going to be fully like Yahweh Shah, or he's always going to be stronger. But you're going to be ranked as one of his first fruits, the 144,000.
And it goes on to say,
Salaki, let me keep on going. It says a person inheriting or continuing the legacy of a predecessor. All right, and that's Yahweh Shah. He's the first. He's the firstborn. He's the firstborn among many brethren. But go on, keep going.
But it goes on to say, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
So you got to suffer with him to be glorified with him as being one of those first fruits. Go on, get the next scripture.
But this is Acts chapter 5, verse 41. Salaki. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they are accounted worthy to suffer shame for his name.
And why were they rejoicing? Because they knew the glory that was going to come with that. All right, the reward. All right, and that's what you got to keep in mind.
Man.
That's the end of that scripture, though. All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence. So this is how you make sure you're going to be accounted worthy. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So you got to give diligence, all right, to making your calling and election sure. All right, you have to be diligent about this. All right, get the definition of diligent on your phone. And it'd be good to have a definition book also for these words. We're going to get the definition of diligent.
That's how you spell it.
Kind. This definition of diligent, having or showing care or consciousness in one's work or duties. So this is a work. We know this to be a work. And then it says the origin in Latin is diliger, and it says love, take delight in. So you have to have a passion in this. Now it's a work, but you got to have a passion in this, all right, to stay in it. Have fun with it, then you're done with it, so to speak. But this is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves. So this is what you when you're making your calling and election sure, and you're being diligent, you must examine yourselves. So it says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. So prove your own self. Or you got to purge yourself from the infirmities.
Con, man.
Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. All right, reprobate is a sinner that's not of the elect. So that's what you must do to make your calling relation sure. You must be diligent and examine yourself. It's like a garden, and then you got the garden keeper. You're your own garden keeper. Ultimately, it's Yahweh, or because it's all His will by way of His Son Yahushua. But you must give diligence, make your calling and election sure by examining yourself and keep trimming that garden, because you're the garden and you're the garden keeper, all right? And the garden is basically your mind, because that's going to go into your works, all right? And your works are justified. It's like your faith is justified through works. So keep trimming that garden, all right? Examine yourself. Keep it nice and neat all the way until Yahushua come back, all right? But yeah, that's all we got for this lesson. Lord wills, this lesson was edifying. Last thing we're going to say is Call Halal Yumla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom, Yasharala.